comes as no surprise when you play the same team in less than 9 hours. You would almost expect a different style of game, a different style of hockey, and more importantly, for the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, a different outcome. After losing this morning 3-2 to the International Hockey Academy, to a team they had beaten twice already with a goal differential of +9, they came out flat, disoriented, and disorganized. And most importantly, not sticking to a game plan that Coach Rick McConnell asked them to do at the beginning of the game. Sure, they came out fast. Sure, they had a better start scoring the first goal. But nonetheless, having scored against them with 1:23 left in the third period, and that outcome being a 3-2 defeat, we look for a different outcome and a better outcome and an opportunity to settle the score at 1-1 after this Saturday night's game. Good evening and welcome to Blackjack Stewart Arena. My name is Theo Tepkalek. Thanks for joining us on the Amateur Sports TV Network, your source for amateur sports on all our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. The second game will feature the same two teams as the first, with the same colored jerseys. To our right will be the International Hockey Academy, donning the two-tiered blue, red, and whites, taking on the Pilot Mound white home jersey. Brett Tarn taking the face-off. On his wings are two new wingers in McDonald and Paul. A couple of shots faced already as IHA comes out quick, looking to take the momentum right out of the hands out of Pilot Mound in the first several seconds. In net for the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy Buffalo is Jose No Way Coche Hermos, who was watching his team lose this morning to no avail and to no reason why against Jordy McGinnis, but nonetheless the complete team effort just wasn't there. After talking to Coach Rick McConnell, he wants his team to throw everything they can towards the net and just get back to playing basic hockey. They have to learn a certain way, and no better time than the now. Set up behind the net is Bull. He comes out right in front, gets a pass out to Paul. Paul enters in the zone, gets in between two players. O'Rourke putting the extra pressure on, and we have a delayed penalty. A holding call on 91, Cale O'Rourke. We'd like to thank everybody that's watching, moms, dads, grandpas, grandparents, nieces, and nephews, and of course, the family that we mentioned earlier in this morning's game, all the way from Amsterdam, the Geneheos. Hopefully they're not sleeping. It should be about 3 in the morning, I think, according to my standard time issue out there in Amsterdam. But if they're up watching, thanks for joining us. I'd like to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting us over the years and all Pilot Mountain Hockey Academy Network telecasts. Shot in deep. Bear gets the loose puck as he was covering the D point. McKee on the blue line gets it to the half boards over to Falkowicz. Back to Bear at the shot. And it's steered aside by the netminder. It goes across. Kept into the zone by Ewert. Ewert across to Bull. Bull looks for an open lane, finds it between the legs of Genehiel. Throws it right in front. Bear unable to get to the loose puck. He now grabs the loose rebound. Looking for a pass. Finds Ewert on the boards. Over to Bull. Bull takes the shot. Deflected rebound in front, and they score! There it is. McKee gets the rebound. Throws it over to Falkowicz. And on the power play, they're 1 for 1. It's a 1-0 hockey game. A great seeing eye shot by the defenseman Bull as he got it across. McKee got the first tip in and then was able to direct that rebound over to Falkowicz to the gaping open 6x4 to get the Buffalo on the board early in these first couple minutes. In the first, the start they wanted, the simple start they wanted to see. And just like the first game, we've got a 1-0 lead. Kept in there by the defense, by Larkins. Elder now keeps it in. Gives pressure. He's got to be careful with the loose hand. It's on the loose boards here. Laughlin throws it in. Do want to remind everyone watching that we have a bit of a blind spot along these close boards. We'll try to help you out as much as we can over the course of the game. IHA throws it up to Watani. Watney gets it up to the halfway boards, and that's as far as it comes. Goes back to defense, D to D, to the other side wall on the far boards. Finally gets into the neutral zone. Watani. Loose puck is there, beaten there by Laughlin. It goes D to D once again. Mackinac gets it up to Damon Tozzo. Laughlin throwing it up to Paul. Paul unable to get it past the blue line. Good defensive play. Good job taking the puck and the body at the same time. Tataryn looking to get on his wheels. Gets it to the blue line, none farther. Kept in by Mackinac. And Coffin has to go behind to retrieve the loose puck. They like throwing it up that far boards. They might have a bit of space. They get outside the blue. Paul gets on the Jets. 3-on-2. They have numbers. Gets a pass over to McDonald. A shot. Save made by the netminder. Down below, Tataryn has the loose puck. Unable to hold on to it. Isaac keeps it in the blue line. Has to be careful. A little bit of body work by McDonald. A little bit of rubbing, a little bit of racing. As the puck is down below, IHA is able to grab it. Gets it up to the corner boards here. And thrown into the zone by McDonald. And they get fresh tires and gas. IHA gives a bit of room for Uritt to skate up with it. Nobody's paying attention at all right now. Loose puck is turned over. And there it is. And a beautiful goal in between the wickets as Jose Gauthier-Ramos was going for the poke check. Unsuccessful, leaving the open gaping spot between his pads. And tying up the game is number 26, Adrian Hebert, who was able to get the loose puck between two Pilot Mound players, just not paying attention to that pass, an errant pass right on their blue line. And they've tied this game up with 15:53 left in the first. So a couple of quick tallies, one for each team in the first 5 minutes of this game. We mentioned that Jose Gauthier-Ramos is in net for the Buffalo. In net for IHA is number 33, Ethan Fechter. And we'll have a penalty here on Colby Bear. A roughing call as he decided to walk over a player. I would call that questionable, unsportsmanlike, but roughing is the call. The face-off will come down to the left of Jose Gauthier-Ramos. It'll be the first power play for IHA. They were successful once in the morning game. Face-off is won. It goes to the point to Tunzel. A cross-ice pass. Looking back door, just unable to get it inside. Goes below the goal line. That line of Groves, McDonald, and Furlong, those three forwards had a great amount of success this morning. They're playing the power play. It gets deflected all the way out to the neutral zone. Back to the blue line has it is Truswell. Truswell throws it up to the empty net, or empty blue line. Steered away by Fechter. Back to Truswell, and they set up the breakout. 1:20 left in the power play as they gain entrance into the Pilot Mound zone. Great inside out move. Takes a shot. Rebound is there, and it's held on by Jose Gauthier-Ramos. And we'll get a stoppage and play. A couple of fists upstairs. I don't think there was time to get any laundry done in between games, so those jerseys probably smell like they could use some Downy. But I'm sure they'll probably share a little bit of stories, a little bit of secrets on how to keep the jerseys clean over the course of tonight's game. We'd like to thank our game sponsors for the weekend, Timo, TerraCore, and of course, where all the education happens, the Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute here in downtown Pilot Mound. Face-off was done unfairly. It was a chin strap issue. Sighted from over 100 feet away. Good eye by the head linesman there. Do it all over again. Face-off is won. Back to the point. Dickey over to Mackinac. Mackinac gets it back from the wing. Mackinac goes down below the goal line, unable to get control of the puck. Bull grabs the loose puck and is able to get it outside the blue. Putting a chase on it is Arthurson. Arthurson, using his speed, gets in there and just gets the shot off, but it goes wide. We have delayed penalty call as it gets touched up by IHA. It will be a hooking call, a partial breakaway, but not a full breakaway. So we'll have some 4-on-4 action here for the next 46 seconds as Dickey takes the call for 2 minutes. A great burst of speed by the Buffalo, able to get past the defenseman, just unable to find that close post. So 4-on-4 action here. Tatarin wins the draw back to Coffin. Coffin gets a shot deflected wide. A couple of players off balance there. It goes back to the points. Tatarin is able to hold on to it, gets a couple of moves. He has Paul with him down low. Paul gets muscled off the puck. He gets the puck again. And it's shot into the skates of Mansfield. Mansfield doesn't know what it is. And it gets dumped in there by Killian Gregor, the other international player who hails from Germany. And we're going to get an icing call here as Coffin just unable to reach Tatarin on the wing. 13 more seconds of 4-on-4 action. And then the Buffalo will go back on the power play where they were successful in their first chance this evening, 1-for-1 on a goal by Falkovich. Face-off is 1-2 Bull. Bull comes up to Falkovich on the wing, looking for a pass to come out. He gets challenged there by 2 IHA players, and it's being sent down low where Bull retrieves the puck. He's got a bit of space on the far wing, gets in there, 5-on-4 now as Barrett gets into the front. He gets a pass and a score! A beautiful setup by the defenseman Bull, who is playing with his speed, lots of room on the far side. Barrett comes out of the penalty box and says, I'm going to take control, give me that puck right in the slot, and he finds enough room along the glove side on Ethan Fector. He makes it a 2-1 hockey game. That's 2 for 2 on the power play. It's almost as good as smelling popcorn. That's a great way to come back there and take the lead. Face-off is won as Larkins gets below the line. Quickly evades one attack, has to move a second, but it's unable to get out of the zone. Falkovich gets a bit of the skate on it, but it comes back to Ramos. Ramos has to hold on to it. And a quick whistle there. The puck was held on to momentarily, and for lack of an excuse of losing sight of it, must have been rolled up in the shoulder or maybe some of the padding of Gauthier Ramos. Face-off was won again by the Buffalo Bull. A couple inside-out moves. Gets it across to his defense partner. Wide pass over to Baird, unable to get to it. McDonald, Paul, and Tatarin out there for the Buffalo. Bull gets it. He's looking across ice. Has to make a smart move here. Last time an errant back pass was made, puck was given up right on the blue line. Paul giving chase to that loose puck. It comes back to Kroon. Kroon has to pick his eyes up, makes a pass, gets deflected in the zone, and Gauthier Ramos steers it to the side. Ewert is behind the net waiting for his out pass. Unable to get that breakout pass. Gets deflected once again. Comes in front of the net. Gauthier stops it before it gets right to the slot. Again, not paying attention. Gets into the skates to Tatarin, and Paul was ready to lay the leather hard. But jumping out of the way was Furlong. McDonald giving chase. It goes behind the net yet again. IHA just unable to have a good breakout plan here as they dump it down. Not enough for icing as Coffin will get it before it crosses the red. Bull helps out on the reverse. Gets the puck up and it goes through the skates of another IHA player again, where Robertson gets a chase on Elder. Elder picking up speed. Arthurson helps out on the forecheck. Laughlin keeps it in. Gets a shot on net. Saved there by Fector. Rebound is kept on. And a big hit by Robertson. Robertson able to take Arthurson off the puck. Comes out to the front. Unable to get it in front. Elder now grabs the loose puck on the half wall. Gets it to Gregor. Gregor for HA throws it around the boards. Hopefully to get out of the zone. It does not. Robertson has to look for another pathway. Throws it right in front of the net. And quickly thrown to the far wall and out of harm's way. Laughlin gets the puck, goes cross ice to Arthurson. Arthurson looking to pass. He gets checked there quickly. It's forwarded ahead by a glove. And this says no hand pass as it was inadvertently touched. Laughlin goes cross ice again, finds Arthurson, and throws it up the half boards up to the blue line, where IHA goes back point to point. Treswell throws it across. And there is Genahale. Genahale gets checked to the blue line. O'Rourke is there. Good job standing up the body of the herd. Falkovich gets the loose puck, gets a bit of steam up. Now he throws it in deep. He got McKee and Bear at the 9, 10, 12 line. Colby Bear gets it up front, unable to get it on. Deflected off the meshing and out of play. Good steady offense thus far for the herd. So we just heard word that Amsterdam is loving the amateur sports TV coverage, and I'm glad you're skipping upon sleep. I think most Europeans take a siesta anyway. At least the most in Spain take a 2 to 5 nap. So you can take a 2 to 5 nap on a Sunday, enjoy watching some great hockey action here in Amsterdam and Holland. Love checking you guys out. Thanks for watching, as well as the boys in PEI and everywhere else here in North America and the world, as far as I'm concerned. We love putting these things on for you and love being able to show these hockey players off all over the world. They're playing great hockey tonight. Second game of 3 between these two teams. They'll play tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. Central Time will be your start. Falkovich, great head of steam, gets out front, looking for a pass, and it's there, and it's put away finally by McKee. It was loose for a second. Falkovich was taking the puck hard to the net, and it was stopped by the IHA defense. It laid loose in the blue paint, and McKee was able to gobble up the garbage and throw it into the twine. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of goal scoring in the first half of this first. I like it. A much different start for both teams. A lot of speed, a lot of more open ice. Just as much as I love hearing the word no, the head official said, nope, we can't make any more changes. It's time to go back onto the bench. Face-off is won by IHA. They go point to point. Gets sent across to Coffin. Coffin has to skate. Be careful because McDonald's right on him. He lays the body on pretty quick. Gets to the blue line with Robertson. Keeps it in. Fought twice. Gets it across to Gregor. Gregor gets a shot on. Gauthier Ramos. Got to be careful the rebound. It's there. It's loose. Who's going to grab it? Looks like it's grabbed there by Furlong. Furlong able to get up, get around the red goal line. Gets below the goal line. Looking for a pass. It comes right out in front to Groves. And it's steered aside by the defense. Now McDonald grabs the puck, gets it outside the blue line, gets to the blue line, and none further, gets checked there, puts on the body. The Torrent throws it in deep. Him and McDonald are going to skate on the forecheck. It comes big hit by Paul. Grabs over to Torrent with the shot, and a save there made by Fechter. Probably one of the better shots Brett to Torrent. Draw yet again. Shot goes wide, steered towards the middle ice here. Or sorry, the halfway board, kept in by McDonald. Gets it over to Paul with the shot. Save made, rebound is there. McDonald just can't get to the loose puck. It's kept in there by Tatarn. Tatarn takes a shot, and it goes wide on the glove side. Paul giving extra chase. Tatarn's there helping out with the bodies. IHA is able to get it across. They pull out the reverse. Paul is quick on the loose puck for IHA. Urick grabs the loose puck in the neutral zone, looking for an open winger, finds McDonald. McDonald's able to gather the blue line, takes it wide, gets it in front to Paul. Paul unable to get a shot off, looking for a pass, curls behind the goal line, tries to evade the defenseman, gets it back to the point, shot on, and it gets deflected and stopped by a forward. Looks like Jenna Hale is going to have to go off and take care of that, or as Hebert, blocked that shot. He's going to go off and get some medical attention, I'm sure. He squirts all the way to the close boards here, back to the point, and that's intercepted. Eli Dell puts the chase on, and a steered aside shot by Jose Gauthier Ramos away from harm. Ezekiel has the loose puck. He's got 2 players on him. He's able to kick it aside. He gets to Arthurson. Arthurson pulls a reverse, looking for a pass. Flip pass up to Elder on the wing. Elder gets inside the blue and dumps it in. Kalujic on the loose puck. Unable to get to it. Comes to the half wall. Breakout ensues. And the puck gets squirted to the blue line. Goes across as Larkins right before he takes a hit. Gets sent to Elder. Elder's taking on 2 players. Kroon's one of them. He gets past Kroon. Grabs the loose puck. Throws back to the blue line. Larkins takes a shot. It's rebound. Deflected in front. And it's steered away by the IHA players out of harm's way. McDonald with and Colby Bear with a vicious backhand. Throws it up top shelf. Right under the oh my god cookies. It's now a 4-1 game. Definitely a different turnaround first period here for the Buffalo as they've put up 4 in the first with 7:05 remaining. Offense has come in, the tenacity has come back. The urge to put shots on net is the key here in the first 13 minutes of this game. We'd like to thank you for joining us on Amateur Sports TV, your source for amateur sports at the Blackjack Stewart Arena. It's the Pilot Mound Buffalo taking on International Hockey Academy. Game 2 of 3 this weekend as we are down here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba. Shot and a great goal. A wonderful shot as Gauthier Ramos went down a little too early, and it goes right over the glove. A seeing eye shot by Logan Furlong makes it a 4-2 game. Catching my producer off guard, it was a great shot from below the circle, and Gauthier just didn't have the right angle, went down a little too soon, and takes one of those goals away for a lead. And we now, like I said, have a 4-2 hockey game. Quick response by the team in blue. Tataryn giving chase to Robertson. Robertson gets it above, high off the glass. Getting the official involved there, making sure he's awake on the body. Rebound in front, gets steered aside by Furlong. Out in front again, got to be careful with that rebound. Pilot Mound's able to get it out of there. McDonald takes it up out of the zone. He's going to be first to lose puck on Robertson. Robertson puts the body on him. Him and Tataryn kind of bump into each other, and they're able to get out is Groves. Groves throws it along the boards. Furlong uses his speed against Urick. Gets past Urick. McDonald gives extra chase, gets outside the blue. Back into the neutral zone it comes. Schuzel throws it to the open wing to nobody. And it's going to be steered behind the net where Bull will set up for the breakout. 5:55 left here in the first period. 4-2 is our score. International Hockey Academy down 2. Able to keep that puck in and throw it down into the far corner is Tanner Truswell. Challenge there by Jenna Hale. Jenna Hale throws it in front. No recipient to the pass. It's here along the close boards. Mix-up of 5 players down low. 3 blue, 2 white. Tataryn and Urick able to get the loose puck out. It comes to Elder. And that'll be an icing call as Elder just wasn't able to get onto that puck. And the pass, I guess, was on the left side of home. Left side of center ice. So with 5:23 left here in the first, we'll have a face-off to the right of Jose Gauthier Ramos, who has to reset and make sure he gains his net back. I'm sure goalie coach Gordy Tumbleson will talk to him in the intermission, and we'll talk to Gordy after the second to see what he thought about the first 20 minutes. Face-off is won, and as Arthurson's able to grab the loose puck, he tries to get up the boards, unable to get all the way up, and it's shot back in, deflected off the stick of Gauthier Ramos. I'll get another face-off deep below, near the circle to the left of the netminder. Face-off is gobbled up inside the circle there, thrown out of the zone. Kroon's able to get it in, and it gets in down deep. Isaac Herrick sets up behind his net, looking for the outlet pass. Takes a couple of strides, throws it off the glass high, gets it out to the blue line, and that's about as far as it gets. Looks cross ice to his defense partner. Able to get it up is Arthurson. Arthurson throws it in deep where Elder gives chase. Kalujic gives support along the close boards here. He's going to get the loose puck. He throws it down low, but it gets intercepted there by Kroon. Couple of bodies down low. It comes squirting out to Elder. Elder's not able to get the loose puck. Finally, he gets it. He throws it back in the corner. Kroon throws it back up the boards. There's Kalujic. Again, battling with two IHA players. Gets the puck to Elder. And then it squirts back to the IHA players. Out the zone they come. Throwing it right into the neutral zone and right back in as they get fresh fuel and tires on the front side for the Herd. Cross ice pass thrown loosely into center ice. Larkins has it, looks cross ice, goes to the far wing to Bear. Falkovich and McKee are your forwards. Bear goes wide, throws it back to the defense. Bear gets the loose puck again, looking for the front of the net, finds Falkovich. Just can't keep it on his stick long enough for a shot. Groves using his speed wide, and Urick cuts him off beautifully with the body. A little bit of help there from McKee as he gets the loose puck. Bear along the far walls gets it up to Urick, and Urick will take off. He's got a wide open wing. He finds McKee. McKee with the shot, and it's a goal! A beautiful pass by Tynan Urick to the open wing, and he finds his centerman McKee, who beats Fector to the glove side yet again. We got a 5 spot in the first period. It's 5-2 with 3:27 left in the first. A great bit of work. Colby Bear finding Tynan Urick as he joins the rush. Urick's able to use his speed and then find McKee on the wing. Lots of room on the far side. He puts it right where he needs to, over the glove side, to give that 3-goal advantage yet again. Jenna Hale wins the face-off onto Haran. Jenna Hale gets the puck back and throws it down deep. Gets by Gauthier Ramos. It comes all the way around the boards. McDonald up to Paul. Paul using some speed. He gets by. Gets a shot up and it just rises over the post. I don't know if it caught a bit effective, but nonetheless it hits the meshing. And we'll have a face-off. It looks like it'll come outside. As they said, it did not touch the netminder, but a great shot looking for the close post. Face-off is won by IHA, comes D to D. Paul about to put the check. O'Rourke putting on the forecheck. D to D once again for Pilot Mound. That loose puck coming through, very, very cautious pass. O'Rourke gets checked there by Bull. Bull finds some open ice, never wasting a chance to get up to join the rush. A great pass to Paul with the shot. It squeezes by and it just can't get the rebound. Is McDonald as he had his stick tied up right in the nick of time. Coming out of the corner is Bull. Bull and Paul putting on the forecheck. Paul's able to get the loose puck. He throws it in deep. Where Jenna Hale has it behind the net. He'll set up looking for an outlet pass with just over 2 minutes left in the first. It comes to Urick. Urick goes D to D. Back to Urick. Urick looking to find some open ice, and he does. He's able to get into the blue line, goes cross ice, gets intercepted there. Botani grabs the loose puck, but he gets it thrown right at Eli Delp, who is covering. There comes Elder. Elder looking for some open ice. He finds it across the Kalujic, and it gets steered aside by Fector. The puck goes down below the goal line. There is Kalujic with the first to the puck. Elder unable to get the pass. Eli Delp putting on the forecheck. Good job punching the boards there, and it sneaks out past Coffin into the neutral zone. Mansfield, one move across McKee, and a delayed offside call as Mansfield made one extra move at the blue line, putting his fellow winger offside. But we are seeing more tenacity, more forecheck out of the Pilot Mound team. Maybe that's perhaps the IHA and their fitness just aren't up to par playing these two quick games in less than a 10-hour turnover. But both teams are facing the same adversity, so I'm not going to call that an excuse. Nonetheless, the puck gets sent down deep into Pilot Mound territory. They're going to set up methodically here for a breakout. Lots of open ice, but the puck gets deflected. There is Furlong making a move, putting the puck out of the zone. Kroon gets the puck in, dumps it in. Colby Bear takes advantage of the smaller defenseman and just makes him a part of the ice. Nonetheless, Bear grabs the puck off the boards, needs to take 2 steps forward. And it'll be no icing as the player moved up to make the call, to make the hit as opposed to playing the puck. Bear lets the body go, shot off, and it's a quick glove save by the netminder, and he holds on for a whistle. 32 seconds left here. Face-off will come to the right of the IHA netminder, Ethan Fector, who has certainly been the busier of the 2 netminders. He'll hopefully look to regroup here in between periods to help his team come back from this 3-goal deficit. Tatarin wins the draw, back to Uric. Uric, quick shot, rebound, deflected. Looking for a shot once again, comes right in front, hits a couple players in front, and it doesn't reach the netminder. O'Rourke throws it in. Around Uric, Larkins has to be careful, he's got another player coming around. Gets there just in time, throws it up the boards, and it comes right up to Tatarin. One last rush, 20 seconds left. Quick shot, gets deflected off the defenseman, and it will get held yet again with 14 and a half left. Chance for one more face-off win, one more shot at the net, maybe 2, maybe a scramble, maybe a couple of rebounds. We'll see what happens with this new line coming out, these new set of forwards. Looks like it's Kalujic who is taking the face-off here. Face-off is held inside the circle. It's pulled out of the skates, but it's still kept to there. Under 10 left here, and it looks like IHA will get it out of the zone, and that will do it for the first period. With your score, 5 Pilot Mound, 2 IHA. A good 20 minutes for the team in white. A rebound, if you will. Let's see if they can maintain the momentum, as we will be back for the second period right after this commercial break here on Amateur Sports TV, your source for amateur sports.
At Collins Hotel, we have you and your family's comfort in mind. Relax in one of our 16 suites featuring king or queen size beds and 36-inch TVs. Suites also include a mini fridge and other kitchen appliances to make your stay as comfortable as possible. During your stay in Pilot Mound, visit Weiser's Restaurant, our attached family-friendly restaurant and bar. It is the perfect location to host group meals, dine with the family, or unwind after a hockey game. Come in and meet our friendly staff offering daily specials on food and drinks, wing night Wednesdays, buffet Fridays, and multiple TVs to watch the game. Weiser's is the place to be. Collins Hotel and Weiser's Restaurant.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Second period action as the puck drops. Both teams back now in the second period, of course. The long change might pose a bit of difficulty with fitness and endurance as we get into the later stages of the second period. Pilot Mound trapped deep down in their own end as Ewart hits a bit of water on the ice. As mentioned, it's a brand new Zamboni. Colby there with the shot, and it gets stopped there by Fector. Getting mesmerized during the intermissions because we have the escalade of Zambonis down here in Pilot Mound. If Frank Zamboni were to see what's on the ice, shaving this beautiful piece of work in Blackjack Stewart Arena, he'd be wondering what's going on. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful piece of work, and it's a gorgeous black machine. I don't know if they're going to put any advertising on it, Gordy, but it looks pretty snazzy. Might be a lot of advertising in the building, as you see from our camera guys, as they go left to right and right to left. But that Zamboni is pretty nice. It's the Escalade of Zambonis, I would say, and it's 100% electric. I'm hoping to go for a ride after tonight's game, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, shot from the point gets deflected wide. Joining me again during the second period, goalie coach and brand ambassador, marketing strategist, ex-goaltender, Jets 1.0, Gordy Tummelson. Gordy, a quick discussion with No Way Jose Gauthier Ramos. What was said?
Really quick discussion. He gave up a kind of a soft second goal, down too soon, and just asked the question, what can you do next time? He says, stand up. Okay. And so he knew the mistake right off the bat. And then, you know, we sense that he's not right in the typical zone that a goalie would like to be in when you're playing in the game. So okay, and it's, you know, to me that's just the way it is sometimes. You're just not there quite perfect. But what do? You battle like a son of a gun.
And battling like a son of a gun are the forwards here as they've nodded the sixth goal of the game. McDonald coming off the half wall, top of the circles. As Fector was thinking they were going to the glove, there goes low blocker. We now have a 6 spot up. Kind of the thought process, the playing you would have expected in the first game. Pilot Mound has definitely come out here and taken control in this second game.
Yeah, the guys, they came out slow and sluggish and didn't play very well. And although we had some good shots on goal, we really didn't have great shots. And we were shooting from a far distance, and we were shooting right at the goalkeeper. Second game, it's 100% different.
We're talking about perimeter shots in that first game. Everything was coming from the perimeter. They're attacking that front of the net, that center portion, that black diamond right in front of the net more now in the second game. As Delp gets it down low to Elder. Elder playing with the puck there, having a couple of IHA players on him. It gets up to the boards. Isaac Carrick dumps it down low once again. A couple more players as Elder is fighting for the loose puck. Talk about the zone as a goaltender. Do each goaltenders have their own zone?
Well, I think every...
Mentally, physically, is that the focus you're talking about?
Well, yeah, it is. And you don't get to the absolute zone, the 100% zone very often. It's mostly a 80 to 90% zone, and sometimes it's a little less. And so you'll have to play hard. You have to try hard. You have to do all those things. You can't just assume that the way the game flows and the way you're going to react is going to work out perfectly. It does sometimes, and that's great, but not very often.
What worked out really well in that last 10-second frame was Tynan Ewart realizing he had to get some rockets on his skates. He had to get off the blue line. Saw a beeline directly to that spot between the circles, and again went down low blocker side on the netminder Fector. It's now a 7-2 game early in the second period. If I was a set of ears in that locker room during that first game, Coach Rick would have probably said some choice words. And I think in this second game, I think he's realized back to basics, focus to the front of the net, and playing their game has probably been the two things they had to focus on here in game 2.
Yeah, there's nothing in there that's wrong. There's probably a lot of things, but to be quite honest with you, I think play with a little enthusiasm, a little energy. This other team can't skate with us, and they don't have the same skills as we do. And so at the end of the day, we've got we should have won the first hockey game just because we're better. But if you don't come out and try hard, the other team, full credit, they'll do their thing and they won the game.
Absolutely. No, they took advantage of a couple of things. And late in that first game, they were able to pocket a rebound that probably should have been cleared out because it was a third chance in front of Jordy McGinnis. And the goaltender can stop one, can stop two, but usually they're a little bit handcuffed when it comes to a third chance. And probably the wrong time to lay back and not be defense first ended up costing the game.
Absolutely. Just no enthusiasm, slow reaction by our guys, and that's what happens. The other team happened to be in the right place, and that's what it's all about. Being in the right place at the right time and trying hard.
IHA is on a power play here with a little bit of interference move on the blue line. Nonetheless, this puck is sent deep and away from the net. Furlong goes below the goal line, comes to the half wall here, gets it back down below. Gauthier almost got to be careful, and it's cleared away briefly and sufficiently by Ashton Paul.
And that's something that didn't happen this morning.
First to lose pucks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's that enthusiasm. That's that extra skate, that extra, bit of effort that Pilot Mound has to do to show this IHA team that they are still supreme in all facets. Another delayed call as a hooking call will come here probably against Pilot Mound. It'll be a 5-on-3. They elect to pass the puck around. Shot goes high off the glass. Furlong gets it there. Tozer goes across to the D, gets a shot on. It goes wide. Furlong grabs the loose puck yet again. Goes below the goal line. Shot in front, deflected wide. It goes to the half wall to the close boards here. Finally, they get a touch on it, and we will get a hook. It'll be a 5-on-3 penalty power play for IHA for the next 32 seconds. Do they play an inverted triangle or a normal triangle or a slide? Do you know?
I don't know.
We're going to find out together, Gordy, because it's the first time I've seen the Pilot Mound team down 5-3 in bodies on the ice. Tatarin's going to take the draw. He has Larkins. Bull likes to move up with the play quite a lot.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's probably got some forward in his DNA.
I don't know, but he's certainly exciting that way.
Very exciting, yep. Probably puts Tiny Neward on his heels a little bit, saying, please don't cough up the puck. Goes across, Tozer's not able to hold on to the puck, and it goes to the half wall. Looks like they're playing a normal triangle position with a slide.
Yeah.
Goes cross ice, open skating. Gauthier makes the first save. Able to get the rebound, and it goes wide on the blocker side. Back to 5-on-4. Bear gets out there. He's going to play with Tatarin on the top. Now they're going to play the box 2-2. It's keeping the IHA team to the perimeter, which is always vital. Any penalty kill. Looking to make a move out front. Unable to get it through. Deflected a couple of times. Sticks are tied up. Tatarin gets the loose puck, and it goes down the ice with a minute left on the 5-on-4. What did you like in that first minute of penalty kill?
The guys kept them to the outside for the most part, and when the puck got sort of around the net, they shut it right down. They closed the gaps and took the puck away.
Absolutely.
They won the battles.
They're winning the one-on-one battle.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Which is something they didn't do in the first game. Absolutely. McKee with the good active stick off the glass. It goes and sends all the way down. 35 left in the power play here for IHA. We talk about enthusiasm. The team in white has it in game 2. They aren't really showing it are the IHA squad. They're just playing a little bit flat so far in this game.
IHA, came out and played the first game's probably going to have to be their best game. They're not as good a skating team. They're not going to be able to play with our guys. So if they don't win the first game, it gets to be pretty tough to win games 2 and 3 when you know the home team's going full bore.
We talked last game about Jordy McGinnis and his confidence around the net playing with the puck. We just saw no way Jose do the same thing. What did you like about that curl play he just put on you?
That was neat. I haven't seen him do that before, and it was a good play. We want to be sure we don't shoot in our own net, but beyond that, neat play. Got it out of the zone real nice.
You ever scored on yourself, Gordy?
No, I had enough guys to score on me. I didn't need any more help. I don't think so.
Good pass up as we go back to 5-on-5 hockey. Elder's going to go wide. He just sneaks by the defenseman, carries it below the goal line, gets to the behind the line, and behind the goal, goes up the half wall, turns back, goes around the boards to the open wing. Who gets the loose puck? It looks like it'll be a battle down below, 2-2. And Larkins is able to keep it in. Thrown up to O'Rourke, gets by him over to Bull. And Bull throws it off the blue line, not farther.
No.
That's the disadvantage. Comes squirting out. Shot on, save made by Gauthier Ramos. He steers it aside. Shot in front as it comes to the wide side. And it gets just past the glove of Jose Gauthier Ramos. And to the close boards it comes. Dumped in there by the Herd, and they'll go for a change. Starting to see a little bit more enthusiasm out of the team in blue here as it's good to see some skating stride. They're starting to wake up a little bit. McDonald puts himself offside, and they will get a stoppage and play. 11:10 left on the period in the second frame. Our sponsors today and all weekend, TerraCorp, Timo, and of course where all the academics happen, the Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute. Gotta say, taking care of student athletes, it's always interesting, it's always fun. Some crazy stories I'm sure they get to hear about road trips and whatnot in the classroom. Never shortness of essay writing. I'm sure if they ever had to do an essay report on what they did on the weekend. But nonetheless, Pilot Mound down below, they get it back to Isaac Herrick. He's able to keep it in onside for a split second. It comes finally to the neutral zone. And Ewart calmly skates backwards to gather the loose puck. He looks cross ice to McDonald. McDonald takes Tatarin's wing, throws it in right in front, and unable to get to the loose puck is McKee. Isaac Herrick gets the loose puck on the boards. Comes here to Ewart. Ewart has to be careful as Watani was taking over some of his open space. Back to Isaac Herrick. Gets it up to the half wall here on the neutral zone. Finally, McDonald gets it up to Paul. McDonald and Paul 2-on-2. They get the loose puck.
Oh,
and
nice
a great
play.
tuck move by McDonald.
Yeah.
I think they crisscrossed 3 times inside the circle.
Yep.
And finally McDonald said, I'm going to take the puck and I'm going to beat the netminder. And does with ease, putting up the 8-2 spot. We saw in the first game Tatarin and Bear playing most of the game. Coach Rick split them up. Seems to work to the advantage thus far for those big guys because they're skating with a little bit more enthusiasm, like we said, but also they're not taking over each other's ice. They're very similar in their style, and both of them have a different game plan now because they have 2 different forward mates to play with.
Yeah, they got to play different, and that's a good thing. And that's a little bit of a shake-up from the coach. Good for him. And sometimes guys like to play together, expect to play together, and when they play poorly, you take them apart. You don't like it, well, then go out and play well, and maybe they'll get back together again. I think McDavid and Draisaitl will do that once in a while in Edmonton.
Those guys?
Yeah.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I think Shuffles and Mr. O'Connor does too.
Yeah.
Shot on net, saved there by Fector. He sends it to the far boards yet again. We're seeing a little more aggravation here by the IHA team, realizing they're down 6. And they got to start beating up on the body. The bodies are flying a little bit. Hopefully the hits stay clean. We don't see a lot of stick work done by either team. Nonetheless, the puck comes out to Laughlin. Laughlin throws it down deep yet again. A little bit of body there on McKee. Coffin moves up, gets a shot on, and a save made by the netminder. And a little bit of fisticuffs afterwards.
McKee, get out of there. Oh boy. There you go.
Players are getting escorted away from each other. As mentioned earlier, the jerseys don't smell a lot like Downey anymore after the second game. They probably will smell a lot more like hockey after tomorrow morning's action. I'm sure that's what they're discussing, is how to do laundry.
Oh yes, that would be it. I think you hit it right the nail on the head.
When you get older, you don't discuss about laundry. You discuss more about what to get for wedding parties and what do you buy the bride and the groom, right?
I guess so. Sure.
That's what you discussed during those kerfuffles.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
We won't quote Slapshot or anything tonight, but we'll just leave that one PG.
There you go.
Right on, Gordy. When's the last time you watched Slapshot?
Oh, probably 20 years ago.
Oh, it's time to put it in the rewind button.
I guess so. I gotta get the VCR to dust it off.
I'll bring one for you next week.
Okay.
Oh, the head official takes a spill. He's okay though. No one's gonna cheer for him. That's all right. Must have been a spot on the ice that electric Zamboni didn't clean very well.
And he's a short guy. He's not very far to fall.
That's okay. He'll be all right. He'll take one for the team. Puck down low behind Gauthier Ramos, and there is Bull using his skating to get into the neutral zone. Gets it to the blue line. Pass in front. Rebound is there. Bull can't get the loose puck. Throws it high off. And it's gloved down by the defenseman and sent all the way down for an icing call. So, Gordy, I have to ask you this because it's been on my mind all morning. Why the name Buffalo? Why was that chosen as the mascot? Do we know?
Well, what I know, and of course it's spelled differently. We spell it with an E.
Right.
And that was something special that was done, I think, by the graphic artist, and that's all I know about that. They threw an E on there because maybe they thought it was an E on Buffalo, and then it stayed. So the team kept it. They kept it. But I understand there was like 1 million buffalo in this region of the province, in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, North Dakota, et cetera, and so. They just took that as being part of their heritage and culture, and here we are.
North of us, about 200, 250 kilometers, is Riding Mountain National Park.
Right.
And the rolling plains that we have here, where a lot of these towns are situated, Cartwright, Crystal City, Pilot Mound, just to name a few, Melita, Brandon, Burton. A lot of them have those rolling hills where the buffalo roam.
Right.
And then you hear about that song, Give Me a Home, where the buffalo roam.
Yep. Well, we're not going to go to music here.
I'm not a music student either. I just listen to it. But I think you're very correct in saying that back in the day, there was a lot of free-range buffalo roaming these great areas. And we talked earlier this afternoon about how buffalo rarely roam alone.
There you go.
They usually roam
Together.
in packs together.
Yep.
And a great team concept nonetheless. Groves gets a bit of a curve, and it gets off the post, off the crossbar, off the chest, off everything else but the back of the twine, and it stays out of the net. A delayed penalty against Pilot Mound. It'll be a hooking call against Groves as he was moving into the front of the net, and the defenseman kind of got his stick tied up there. A great save and a couple of deflections on Jose Gauthier Ramos, who kept the puck out just enough, including that giving up just enough space off the crossbar to make sure it gets cleared away out of harm's way. Face off a goal to the right of the netminder. Another power play for IHA. Hoping to maybe put one behind the netminder to close out this 6-goal differential. Pilot Mound's done a great job thus far, keeping everything on the perimeter. Furlong sends it across. They go to the half wall. Rory McDonald, I believe, has it. Throws it down low below where Crows gets it. Can't get it all the way out. It gets to the blue line none further. A lot of open air there for Falkovich to throw it to an open area. Just could not find it. Bolt laying the body down on Furlong. Keeping, again, the team in blue to the perimeter on top of the point now with a shot, and it goes off the glass above Gauthier and wide. The sidewall again, it gets deflected there by the Buffalo. Falkovich helping out, trying to get it out of loose puck. It's going to be a one-on-one battle here as he takes out Truswell. Truswell tries to go inside out on him. Falkovich, very smart, holds on to the puck, able to kill off more seconds. The puck gets sent all the way down into IHA territory. 50 seconds left on the power play. Gordy, I want to thank you very much for joining me in these 2 periods. Really appreciate talking with you. Old stories, real quick before I let you go. Ab McDonald. What's your best hockey story about good old Ab?
The captain of the first Winnipeg Jets team, 4-time Stanley Cup winner, and my best story would be is what a humanitarian. What a great guy. He had a little foundation on the side, supported his old community club where he grew up, supported the St. James area where he lived in the off season, and then moved back and spent the rest of his life. Just a great man and a great leader, and honest, and boy, you just couldn't meet a better person.
Had a chance to golf with him, a 9-hole round. Great guy. Thanks, Gordy, for joining me. Let's see how this game goes.
Thanks,
Let's get back to it.
Thank you.
Power play is expired now for IHA. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, but Pilot Mound is still hemmed into their zone, trying to get the loose puck. Are the Buffalo goes below the goal line. Larkins realizes he's going to get some support and does so from his defenseman Arthurson, helping out. Bear and Elder are helping out as well. It comes up to Delp. Delp unable to hold on to the puck, and it gets sent back in. Laughlin now gives chase, unable to get to the first puck. Larkins now gets on it. IHA moving with a bit more efficiency, but now it finally gets out of the zone. Elder gives chase. Elder's going to be first to the loose puck. He gets tripped up. No call on the play as he gets tripped up by the IHA defender. Hewitt sends it to the blue line. Down deep it goes. There is McDonald first to the loose puck. He keeps it down below the goal line behind the net. Tatarn's trying to give a hand, unable to succeed on that. Hewitt has to get the loose puck. Gets inside the blue. Hewitt takes control, drops it again for McDonald. McDonald just gets it taken off his stick, and it's below the goal line along the far boards. McDonald loses the puck there as well. IHA is able to get to center ice. It gets thrown to McDonald. McDonald and Furlong working on a 2-on-2. And that's all they have, looking for the extra help. Here Hebert is. Comes off, comes out of the blue line. It'll be a delayed offside. Hewitt skates up with it with Paul. Paul takes it on the close boards here. He challenges Robertson. Robertson takes the body very well on him and pushes him aside. Paul gets checked there by McDonald along the close boards here. The two McDonalds are going to go at it. The one in blue was victorious. Hebert gets checked, and pucks get sent back out to the blue. And there's Delp. And Delp gets it to McDonald. McDonald gets a shot off, and it goes off the stick and over the helmet of Fector and over the crossbar. We have some shrapnel on the ice here. Looks like a neck guard, I believe. A body there by Coffin as he stands up. Furlong able to separate player from puck. Bolt looking for some open ice as always. He finds it. A couple of extra skates. Now he gets stick checked by Hebert. Hebert drop pass to nowhere land, and it gets picked up, and Delp has a loose skate to Dickey. Dickey and Kroon. Kroon gets to the loose puck. Gets it to the boards. Coffin follows up, throws it in deep. 2:35 left in the second period. I'd like to thank everyone for watching on all our social media platforms on Amateur Sports TV. Your source for amateur sports. The Pilot Mound Buffalo are taking an 8-2 advantage here in the second period against the International Hockey Academy. We have an icing call here with 2:14 left in the second. Clearly, a discussion that was working more positive is proving evidence on the ice surface, as Pilot Mound is certainly taking control of this game from the get-go. A 5 spot in the first so far, 3 in the second, and they're leading the second period 3-0, an 8-2 total as mentioned. It comes to Larkins on the point. Larkins throws it down deep to Falkovich. Falkovich skates below the goal line, gets to the corner, comes back to, I believe it's McKee that's helping him out. McKee battling along the boards. He gets put up in the air and out to the neutral zone it comes. McKee goes to Larkins. Larkins gets it to Bear. Bear gets it sent in. Falkovich trying to give chase. Unable to get to it, and it gets sent from the blue line of IHA down all the way for an icing call here. and we'll have another whistle and another face-off down in the International Hockey Academy zone. So far, the line changes have proved successful. The discussions between games have proved successful, and everything looks positive here in the last 40 minutes of this game, of only 40 minutes of this game for the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy. Puck gets wheeled around, brought to the center neutral zone for McDonald. McDonald is battling there with Uritt. Uritt wins that battle for a second, and it's thrown back into Pilot Mound zone. Battle below the goal line as Uritt is able to grab the loose puck. He looks to set up a breakout and does so, getting the puck to Tatarin. Tatarin has his pass intercepted by McDonald, and he lays the body on him, not letting him get in the zone. Uritt grabs the loose puck, quickly gets it up to the sideboards. Tatarin goes rink wide to McDonald. He has McDonald using his speed. He goes wide, and he's challenged there very well by the IHA defenseman. The puck sits below him for a split second. McDonald's able to get it out. Out in front it comes. Rebound is there. He's unable to get a stick on it is Paul. And Paul watches it go sent all the way down. No icing is the call. Players are very sluggish and lethargic here in the last minute of this period. Here comes Laughlin. Laughlin giving basically all the way to the red line, free and clear, dumps it in, and he'll go for a change. Forechecking hard is Delp. Delp gets it right in front to Laughlin. Shot off the crossbar, and it stays out. Some sweet chin music just off the bar and out. Couldn't go bar down. But a great pass by Delp out looking for Laughlin. Here comes Bear with the shot. And just as time expires, it goes wide of the net. And that'll about do it for 40 minutes of play here. The evening edition of Amateur Sports TV Pilot Mound Hockey. The score after 48 for Pilot Mound, 2 for IHA. We'll be right back with third period action here at Blackjack Stewart Arena on Amateur Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Nettie Weiss from Metal Master. You had an accident? Sometimes they're embarrassing, but they're always inconvenient. We have an incredible staff to take care of you. We have platinum certified techs in 4 different categories. We are certified as a gold class accredited shop. If you've made a claim already, perfect. Call us with your claim number. If you need a claim opened, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. Sometimes you can get a little nervous dealing with MPI. We'll help you out.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind, with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just
Third period action, just waiting for the puck to drop. I almost took a nap in between those periods only because the Zamboni, like we said, was so quiet. You couldn't even hear that thing. You could hear a pin drop, but you couldn't hear the Zamboni. I'm looking forward to having my ride after this game is over. 8-2 is your score. Thanks for joining us here on all social media platforms on Amateur Sports TV, your source for amateur sports. My name is Theo Tutkala. I'd like to thank Timo Terracor and Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute for their game day sponsorship this weekend. According to my trusty statistician, 32-19 are the shots in favor of Pilot Mound as they gain zone. Tynan Newitt sends it to Mr. Colby Bear. Falkovich with the shot. It goes high over the boards and behind the net. Getting the rebound is Falkovich, and he steers it aside away from Fector. Bear to the loose puck he comes. Tries to pull the Svechnikov. Nice try, pal. That wonderful neck guard comes off yet again. Looks like a bow tie. Falkovich gains the blue line. 2-on-2. Looks to go to Bear. Over the stick it goes. Falkovich able to get to that loose puck. Goes behind the goal. Skates with it. Throws it behind the net where Bear has it. Bear's looking to pass to the defense perhaps. No, he gets checked. And he gets brought down into Pilot Mound territory where Larkins has to skate for it. He gets pressured there by O'Rourke. Larkins and O'Rourke doing battle down low. Gets checked off of Colby Bear's stick and sent back into Pilot Mound territory where Larkins has to go chase. Each gets steered behind the net. Loses the puck. It comes to O'Rourke. O'Rourke unable to do much with it. Gets brought up the half wall here on the close boards. Kroon unable to keep it in the zone. Ashton, Paul, and McDonald are the 2-on-1. Paul skates, he gets it taken off his stick. Right to Paul in front to Tatarin. Tatarin just can't get to the loose puck as it gets skated out to the neutral zone and sent in by IHA. There is Gauthier Ramos stopping the loose puck as the Pilot Mound Buffalo look to break out of their zone. Tatarin cross-ice pass to McDonald. McDonald tries to jump frog Kroon, unable to do so. Kroon gets the loose puck, gets it up to the half wall. IHA is able to get out of their zone. Body check there by McDonald, looking to size up his combatant. Tatarin unable to get to that loose puck. McDonald and Damon Tozer sizing up each other a couple of seconds ago. There's Tozer getting the better of Bull as he was once again pinching. He gets the pass off his stick. When it comes to Delp, Delp with a bit of steam gets inside the blue line. He gets checked at the half boards as IHA returns back as Robertson enters the zone. He goes wide on Coffin, takes the shot on, easily steered aside by Gauthier Ramos. And it comes up the half wall as we have 3 minutes gone here in the third period. Here at Blackjack Stewart Arena, 8-2 is your score. Again, trying this Svechnikov move. If I have to use that name one more time, I'm taking off the mic. Just play hockey, boys. Don't get silly. Don't get fancy. You're doing a good job for 44 minutes. Keep at it. Coach Rick won't be too impressed with that. There, I said my coaching bit. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. My producer's giving me a look. Down low is the puck. There is Elder, and working on the play is Laughlin. Laughlin stops it in the middle of the ice, gets it to Elder, and Elder dumps it in and goes for a change. Colby Bear first on the loose puck. He gets to it, just unable to do the wraparound on the open net. Puck comes loose. McKee's able to grab it. McKee sends it to Grigger. Grigger around to Furlong, and Furlong's able to get it out to the neutral zone where Larkins cuts him off. Intercepted pass there, and it goes back around the net where Bull skates up with the loose puck, looking for Falkovich. He had moved off the far boards. Nonetheless, it gets sent in. Be a race to the loose puck. Mackinac gets it, and a big hit from Bear. A delayed penalty will be called on the hit as it gets sent all the way down. And we're not paying attention to the icing call, but now we will. Both officials, linesmen, were going in there to make sure no extra words or actions were taking place. There'll be a boarding call, 2 minutes against number 9, Colby Bear, as he attacked the IHA player a little bit from the side, a little bit from behind, too close for comfort. Just a reminder that February is the beginning of IndyCar season. NASCAR, Indy 500, all the rubbing and racing will start again in February. But on the ice, we have to stick between the rules and inside a 200 by 85 rink of ice. Gets sent all the way down to clear out some valuable time on this power play. Penalty kill for the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy has been 100% so far tonight. They've kept the team in blue to the perimeter, and they're unable to get off a lot of good-looking shots from the center of the ice. Intercepted there by Elder. It's going to be a one-on-one. Delp looking to move up. Shot is blocked by Shoeswell, and he's able to get the loose puck. Gets brought up to McDonald. McDonald gets checked there, and Tynan Ewart sends it in deep. 1 minute left on the power play. Shoeswell grabs the loose puck, methodically skates up, unable to get the pass to Furlong. Here comes McKee on a 1-on-2, gets a shot off the glove, and just goes wide on Fector. Fector's able to get a piece of that with the mitt. And now Pilot Mound controls the puck, skating back into their own end. Tynan Ewart looking for some space, grabs it, and now he's going to send it the distance all the way down the ice. It goes. 30 seconds left here on the power play for IHA. They might have a chance to get one more setup inside Pilot Mound zone if they hurry. They throw it in deep. Coach Jeremo stops it behind. He gets his paddle out there and tries to throw it off the glass. He gets it to McKee on the sideboards, and that's as far as it gets. Tied up, thrown high up in the air, and Kroon touches it with a high stick. We'll get a stoppage in play. 11 seconds left on the power play for IHA. 8-2 is your score. I'd like to thank our sponsors yet again for this weekend's action. TerraCore, Timo, and the Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute. They're in the middle of provincial exams and the end of the semester, my camera guy tells me. He has a abbreviated schedule next week, he said. He has to show up for one morning, one exam, and he gets the rest of the week off. And he's nodding yes. So most of these kids getting set up for provincial and semester exams, and academics for a lot of these kids does come first. They wouldn't be allowed on the ice surface without proper grades, and they have proper communication with those teachers on a daily basis. It's one of the foundations of this hockey academy, academics and athletics. The true student athlete here in Pilot Mound, Manitoba, and all schools in the CSSHL. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. IHA is pinned down low. Pilot Mound's keeping the play very well hemmed into the IHA zone. McDonald's going to get to the loose puck. He's going to throw it down low. It's behind the head official. Comes to the sidewall, up to Bull. Bull gets a shot on it, gets hit by his own player, and they're able to get it out of neutral zone. Bull goes to McKee. McKee gets a little bit of speed. He's got an open lane, gets a shot off, blocker save, rebound. McDonald unable to get to the loose puck. It gets thrown back in front, and it's deflected there by McDonald in blue. Behind the goal it goes, out front, and Fector blocks that pass with the paddle. Tries to come out in front yet again, but it gets deflected to McKee. McKee goes back to Larkins. Larkins back to McKee. Touch pass to Coughlin, but it gets intercepted by Furlong. And Furlong, McDonald, and Groves move into the zone. And a great job by Coughlin to get the loose puck. Groves now picks up the loose puck, sends it down to McDonald in blue. Out front to Furlong, and it's just out of his reach. Furlong grabs the loose puck, gets sent back to the point. Kroon's not able to keep it in. and a race to the puck. Falkovich will get there, but Fector gets there just in time to take it away from the Pilot Mound player. Sent to the far boards. McDonald's not able to keep it in. Isaac Herrick with a shot, a rising wrister, and it's gloved down by the netminder. 11-13 left here in the third period. Our score still remains the same. Not the song remains the same, but the goal score remains the same at 8-2. On this Saturday evening tilt, it's All-Star Weekend. If you had a chance to catch some of the All-Star action, it's the skills competition last night. The game's going on, but you're probably watching this one instead because this one matters more. I know I'd be watching this one instead. Nonetheless, Pilot Mound has control below the goal line. On the breaks it goes is Elder. Elder and Paul working down low, looking to pass it in front. Instead takes a shot. It gets deflected a couple times up in the air and cleared out of this harm. It's kept into the play by Elder. Elder goes down deep to Paul. Paul bodying up with the IHA's defense there. He gets bumped on there by Genaheo. Comes out loose. And Robertson is able to grab the loose puck, looking to try and get this puck out of the zone. He was challenged there by 2 Buffalo. It's sent back up to the sideboards. There's Delp and Genaheo working on the loose puck right in front. And the wrong way was Elder faced. Now let's see him turn around and throw a slapper. Right away, he could have had an open net. Ewart taking control, comes on the top of the circle, takes a shot, and it gets deflected to the glove side of Fector. Rink wide it goes. And there goes, with a bit of steam, is Hebert. And Hebert unable to gather the loose puck and get around Ewart. Ewart looking to play the body. There's Isaac Herrick playing defense. Kalujic intercepts the pass right on top of the circles. Kalujic playing around with the puck, throws it right on the blue paint. Gauthier was kind of wondering if he should play that or not. Nonetheless, it goes to Elder. It gets sent in and they go for a change. Kalujic laying on the forecheck. He gets a little help from Arthurson and McDonald. His forward counterparts deflected out to the neutral zone. Laughlin's got to be quick, as there's an IHA player coming right on him. Damon Tozer on the forecheck, being relentless out there is Kai Dickey, as well as he's moved in from the defense spot. Able to get the loose puck is Kalujic. It comes loosely into the neutral zone, and it's nonchalantly being picked up by IHA. A quick move to the center of the ice. Matt Mansfield takes a shot. It gets deflected into the netting. It goes and out of play. 8:53 remaining in the third period. We're going to get a little bit of a stoppage in play, of course. Face-off stays inside the Pilot Mound zone. To the left of the netminder, Jose Gauthier Hermos, who has corrected his game after the 20 minutes and the 2 goals faced in the first. Falkovich sees the puck squirt by him, and he's able to get on the loose puck quick. Throws it up to Colby Bear. It's 2-on-3. Bear takes a shot, whistling high over the glove side. Comes to the sideboards, and there is Fector with the glove. And he holds on for a whistle as Coffin throws the puck to the glove side. We'll get another stoppage and play to the left of the IHA netminder this time, deep in the blue zone. On the right, going right to left, is IHA, and going left to right are the home squad from Pilot Mound. Coffin with the shot deflected off the shin pads off the side of the net. Comes right out in front. Fector's able to hold on to it against the pad, and we'll have another stoppage. We'll do it 10 seconds later. Now just on the other side, to the right of the netminder. Up and down the roster for the visiting squad. A lot of players from Calgary in that area. 2 international players, Killian Greger from Dresden, Germany, and our friend Xavier Jayanau, who is from Holland, Amsterdam, who has family losing sleep over this one. No, they're not upset about the score. They're just up watching because it's 4 a.m. in Holland. Puck comes loose in front, and it's squirted wide of the netminder. Comes to Colby Bear at the top of the circle, to the point it goes. And another save in the breadbasket of the netminder. .805 left in the third period here. A little more face-off, a little more zone activity here in the attack zone for Pilot Mound. Ewart, Isaac Garrick on the points. Isaac Garrick's been very involved in today's game, this evening's matchup, playing with Tynan Ewart, feeling a little more confident perhaps on the point, able to make those moves and that skating stride into the attack zone. Also probably watching a lot more of number 17's play in one Bull, who likes to move up on the offensive attack at any given time. McDonald skating back into his own end, drops it for Ewart. Ewart skates in front of his net, gathers speed. He's moving easily through the neutral zone. He's covered. You can hear the voices used. Unfortunately, the pass is unaccepted by McDonald. 2-on-2. Come IHA. Delp covering. Delp looking to lay the body. Gives a little bit of a love tap, if you will, along the side boards. Puck comes along the far wall up to Ashton Paul. Ashton Paul gets it to the blue line and none farther. Kept in there by Jay Now. Jay Niao gets it to Hebert. Hebert comes off the side walls to Dickey. Drops it at the point. Dickey with the shot deflected, and it's off the side of the net on the blocker short side of Gauthier Ramos. Collected there by Delp. Delp sees some open territory in the middle of the ice. He decides to be a little adventurous and skate it out to the neutral zone. Ball gets stick checked right at the blue line, but there's no one there for the pass. Ashton Paul is grabbing the loose puck. He sees open ice, grabs it, why not? Takes a shot on off the blocker of the netminder, and it's collected by Robertson. Robertson tries to pull the reverse, and he's captured there by McDonald. McDonald skating up the boards, takes a shot on off the side of the net yet again on the short side. He comes and gets fresh fuel and tires. Paul down low, working against the IHA player Tozer. Tozer loses the puck at center ice, and it gets dumped all the way back in by Bull. Collected there and checked by Arthurson. Arthurson putting on the forecheck, and it gets out into the neutral zone, where Mansfield skating in past Laughlin. Arthurson helping out. Tozer's down low, loses the puck to Bull, and it gets skated out by Elder. Elder's going to go wide on Kroon. Just can't catch up to him. Elder able to get below the goal line. Mansfield throws it up blindly along the half wall. Goes down below by Truswell. Back towards the close boards. It gets thrown off the glass. High and hard. It will go wide of the net. And we'll get an icing call here with just over 5:22 left in the third period. We're seeing a bit of complacency by both teams as opposed to fight here in the last couple of minutes of the third period. Maybe it's just one of those things where they realize they've got a game coming up tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Game 3 of the weekend, 3 in 25 hours for these two combatants of teams. Larkins throws it up, and it's deflected past the glove of Hector. Down low is pinned. McKee goes and helps out and gets the loose puck. It's McDonald in blue. He throws it high in the air. It gets deflected there and kept in the neutral zone by Larkins. Larkins holds his man up. McKee gets it up to the half wall, thrown quickly into the neutral zone where it gets deflected. Gregor has to be careful, throws it up the half wall here to the neutral zone. McDonald grabs a loose puck, skates backwards gingerly into his own end, able to get up to Colby Bear. Colby Bear looking cross ice, finds McDonald. McDonald pulls the move and shoots it right into that crest area of the netminder, Ethan Fecht, who makes that save look easy. And we'll get a stoppage in play. If I had someone beside me, I would ask that person that question. What do you expect here in the last 4:30, and what do you expect knowing that this game and this series is now tied 1 apiece, and the rubber match going down Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Doesn't know where it is, it's loose, but they get a quick whistle from the head official. And if I were that second person, I had to answer that question, I'd say, well, we're definitely seeing Pilot Mound play their own game in the second half of this second game. They're playing in control, they're playing with feistiness, tenacity, and a mission. And that mission was to get more shots from away from the perimeter and more into that diamond area in front of the net. They've attacked the net a lot more. They've been more physical, and they've been more in charge of the rebounds in front of their netminder, not giving up second and third chances as they were in game one. For IHA, they have to go back to what they did in the first game. Get shots on net, charge for the rebounds, and make sure they can get chances, those second and third chances, on the netminder. They just haven't had that chance to do that this evening in tonight's action. So we had the first game end up 3-2. This game is probably going to end up close to, or will be, 8-2. We will have this series all squared up at 1 this weekend here in Pilot Mound, with the rubber match going down tomorrow morning. Amateur Sports TV will have that for you, 9 a.m. with my boy Angus with the call. Right in the glove it is, and it's great that Fector had it there, because there was a lot of room if the glove wasn't there. And he makes the save, and it stays right in front of him, and he drops down on the knees to make the stoppage in play. 3:24 left in the third. Face-off will come to the glove side of Ethan Fector. Belugic on the face-off. Elder just pushes it forward. Arthurson and Kroon lay bodies on each other. It comes to the close post. They bang away at it. It's loose. It goes below the goal, up into the air on a deflection, hits the mesh, and we'll get yet another stoppage in play. Clearly they want to see none of us go home early tonight with all these stoppages. That's okay. The boys don't have to go far, just 400 feet. One group of team goes to a hotel. The other group goes to the dorm. They'll refuel, they'll recharge the batteries as quickly as they can, and they'll see battle again bright and early tomorrow morning. I also have to say that since we have the brand new natural gas, or so the electric Zamboni, the exhaust vents don't have to be as open as much. So it's quite nice and warm. Kind of feels like the Bahamas, considering last weekend it was minus 41 with a wind chill. I wouldn't say it's minus or plus 25 in here, but it's a little more bearable. I'll just leave it at that. 2:35 left in this last frame. 8-2 is your score. IHA just sends it in just wide of the net. There'll be no icing as Bull grabs the loose puck. And Bull skates up, has lots of room to move up with it. He's looking to make a pass, doesn't have to, gets to the red line and just dumps it in. Arthurson gets first to the loose puck. He loses it below the goal line. Gets sent to the sidewall where the defenseman pinches in, and Laughlin to the blue line it comes, and finally it comes out. It'll be a one-on-one piece between McDonald and Bull. McDonald just dumps it in. McDonald unable to get to that loose puck. It gets thrown up to the boards, out to the blue line it comes, and it goes back to the IHA defense and Truswell. Truswell goes rink wide, gets deflected up into McDonald, and he's unable to corral the puck to the pick to pass. Colby Bear making a bit of a skate, goes cross ice onto McKee's stick. Save there, rebound is cleared away, and it'll be dumped all the way down. And we will have another whistle with 1:23 left in the third period. Keys to the game have definitely been a better start for the team in white. And as mentioned, more pucks thrown to the goaltender. They were leading 32-19, after 40 minutes in shots. They're probably doing the same. Maybe a little bit of a larger margin, only because Jose Gauthier Ramos has not faced as many shots as Fector has. Comes across to the wide open net, and Ashton Paul buries it. McKee was able to work his way through 2 or 3 players and throws it cross ice to where Ashton Paul was waiting for it. It makes the score a 9-2. So 9-2 is the score. 73 seconds left on the board. McDonald. We're seeing Delp and our friend from Amsterdam tying it up on the blue paint. Maybe he's learning some different language at center ice. I don't know. We'll have to ask Eli maybe next time we talk to him if he's better in more languages than English. Nonetheless, last minute of play. Delp gets loose puck. He goes to the far boards. Throws it into the corner where he squeezes through a couple of checks. Is Falkovich. Is that Falkovich? Looks like it is. Paul playing defense, covering up. She takes a shot up high, and it goes out of play. 36 seconds. Last bit of changes here for the Pilot Mound Buffalo as they return to their better ways of action, evening this battle 1-1 this Saturday night here at Blackjack Stewart Arena. Galuzic on the face-off. He wins the draw cleanly back to the point. Laughlin with the shot. It gets blocked by the defensive IHA. Bull stops it at center ice, backpedals slightly, throws it up the boards, where it's challenged there by IHA. Delp is able to get it back. Gets it into the zone just inside the blue line, none farther. A couple of moves by the IHA defender to Laughlin. Laughlin goes D to D to Bull. Bull has to be careful. Up to Delp. Arthurson gets the puck into center ice. It goes, couple seconds left. They tell him to shoot. And there we have it, running out of time. A much better effort for the team in white. Definitely had their legs, their shooting, their goal scoring. Everything seemed to be clicking for the team in white in game 2 of tonight's action. Or 2 of Saturday's action, my apologies. Game 3 will go down Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Please join us on all of our social media channels that you can, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. My name is Theo Tutkala. Thanks for joining me here on Amateur Sports TV. The final Saturday night, 9-2 in favor of the Pilot Mound Hockey Academy Buffalo. I will say goodnight and look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow morning. Thank you and have a great evening.